All right, we were only a rack behind on getting commentary to you. You probably can't hear us over this music. All right, well, Mike's getting a game, and he's ahead 1-0 already.
Yeah, and he did a very nice run out.
Now that's a good break that is separating balls.
Well, there's one of our players. He's at the prom tonight.
Wow, talk about priorities.
Yeah, come on. Could have played this till, at least 2 rounds and then went.
Yeah. Could have brought her here.
I do that all the time. You move your block ball. You got to play behind the ball, and the garbage ball blocks it, knocks it out of the way.
Yeah. This 2-ball could get a little bit touchy. I guess not. Nope. He is playing so good right now. And he's putting in the time. He's really...
I've seen it before. I've seen one of So it fit me perfect. Or Trent, would you these? Are you watching this shit in hot water, woman?
Is he thinking about the 9-ball here?
He's like,
No, that one is dry.
she just wanted to be That's what I said. Now it'll fit her. No, I didn't know that.
I'm sure he left him a path to it.
And in the last match with Chuck, he was feeling a little stronger, so he was doing more with those.
Yeah. Yeah, he can see it, but I don't think he can do anything with it.
It's been longer than that for my shirts.
He wouldn't think about cutting that down the rail, would he?
I don't know if he can come across the face and maybe send it back to this side.
Yeah, but then his cue ball's going all over. I guess he would. All right, never mind. When I play his...
I did not know he had that side of it.
Yeah.
I thought I didn't know.
When I play that good, I can comment on his match.
Yeah. He's playing very determined right now.
Well, he always does at these tour stops. It doesn't matter who he's playing. Doesn't matter where he's playing. He just plays great.
Yep. You jinxed his ass again. Oh my God, you. You owe him a couple Fargo points for that. You know Mike can say,
It's my fault, Mike. Don't take that game away from me.
Yeah.
You know once you draw it on a napkin, that's considered copyright. Like
That's a nice shot. Come off that rail and don't get too close to that nine. That's a nice shot.
Design has to be changed by 20% to be different. Well, an idea is different than whether you designed it.
Remember when you gave me those tips we talked about that person? That's it. It is.
Yeah, if you draw it out, if you draw it,
Oh, okay. Yeah. Chucky must be opening up tables. I see him bringing balls back over
Yeah,
there.
he's giving them back. He said he's down to 12.
Okay.
Which is, when it's in sections like this, that's awesome because you
Yeah.
can give back that whole section and let the Saturday night crowd start.
Right.
So you just don't have people right next to you. No, man, with the upgrade of these 17 tables, that's a big deal. And all the lights are perfect. And
Yeah.
yeah, that was a really
This is going to be a shot. He's going to have to come across the table twice through that mess.
picture on Facebook makes $1 billion.
Oh, never mind. Okay, that was discretion, better part of valor there.
yeah.
Someone posts a design on there and he makes $1 billion. I don't post that. Yeah, we had to go through a copyright class.
Nice hit, nice leave.
Like I'm saying, like an original design, they can take it and make $1 billion and they're not even. Well, you can't. The person that copyrighted it, if they make money on it. If they don't make money on it, that ain't 20%.
Uh-oh.
Because that's not 20%. To change a design, an existing design, you have to change it by more than 20% of the design to make it original.
The dart tournament must be a little later. It's already 8 o'clock.
Yeah, I think it's 8 o'clock start. And they just started it, like recently. Because I had to add it to their ad this month.
You didn't use all that Parmesan? I can't believe it.
Yeah, well, I figured Chuck could use half of it.
You can take it home, feed the family. 9.5 years.
Yeah.
I thought maybe he'd try to get on that other side. And
That's
play
what
that
I was
gun.
thinking, yeah. I think he wanted to. That's what it took him so long there.
He might draw this cue ball back in the
Ooh.
but he's on the rail, so I'm not sure. Can get to that. Nope, he's doing it correctly. I fly a little too much. I get a little too wild.
Well, I think he's still all right here.
He definitely made it harder. The 7 may go down past the 9. Still, definitely made it harder. Because it's going to be hard to control. He called a 9.
Oh,
Because
okay.
he's going to let the cue ball run down there.
I don't like the just in case call.
I know.
If you call a 9, then make the 9.
I know. It changes the whole entire game. Just like if you slop the 9 in, it's still your turn.
Right.
So even when you're shooting on the 9, if you miss it in the wrong hole, it's still your turn in the spots.
Oh yeah,
I've been the benefit of that, but it still makes everybody's butt pucker when it happens because
I like 10-ball rules.
and what you have to be careful of is you don't have a good shot on something and you lay it up, but I guess you would just call that pocket. But yeah, you definitely could, miss a ball in the wrong hole, and then it's still your shot when it spots up. We go back, we talked about this before, there's luck in pool, and that's the way it is. And 9 ball's been fine for 20 years, and just
I feel like a flipping yo-yo now.
Just I have had some that just it gets lucked in during the game, and that didn't count today, but it really wouldn't matter. And I wouldn't.
But I mean, there's varying levels of luck all through the game.
Right.
You miss a ball, you hook your opponent.
Yep. This seems like such an evenly matched field. We don't have any heavy hitters. We don't have any super. It just seems like that's why so many matches are when there are a few games. Even the ones I play, it's a 9-6. They're giving me 3 games. That's not a huge thing. We're not doing 10-2 or something like that. So
I think we had some 9-3s and some 10-3s.
Yeah. But honestly, the people that are going to 3s and 4s are very tough to get there, and the people that are going to 9s and 10s are tough to get there too. And they have the 3 foul rule on their side too. So I really just felt like it was a very evenly matched. The whole field, it just seems to be close. I hate to rush the tour, but I'm ready for the finale in Del Sol.
Yeah? I'll see if I can get that done in a hurry.
We'll have to make Del Sol a tour stop.
Yeah.
Tell me about your other new sponsor, Alternative.
I don't know as much about them as I would like to.
Okay.
Arizona Natural Selections.
Okay. I know what they are. I mean, I know.
Yeah.
It's the cannabis thing. But I know if the owners are pool players.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, the guy that I've been dealing with is this gentleman who's walking this way.
Okay. And where are they located?
They have shops in Scottsdale and Peoria.
Okay.
Your order is ready again, Barrera.
I was wondering what she was saying. She was saying Barrera. Well, I see Nick De Leon with a closed case.
Got a little posse walking behind him.
When you play pool that good, you can have a posse too.
I want groupies.
Yeah.
The way he was walking, I'm not sure if he won or not.
It's hard to tell sometimes with him.
Joey's eating, so I don't know.
Well, I thought he was playing a match too.
He was over on 1 against Scott.
Yeah.
Chadwick or something. It was a straight race to 9, so. That was a good roll to tie up that 6-8. That's how does that happen? That's one of them where how do you come all the way down and tie them balls up? It did, just get over it.
Well, and that's just it. There's always a little bit of luck involved. You don't, you don't even have to miss and hook somebody. You can miss and just not sell out a shot.
Even look at poker. There's luck involved.
Sure.
There's only one out in the whole entire deck, and boom, he's out.
Well, no, they always make the comparison, why doesn't pool have what poker has? If anybody could win a pool tournament like anybody can win a poker tournament, then we would.
Poker seems to have the outside sponsorship, the Toyota, the money, the outside sponsorship, and it can happen inside of a casino, and so that's more sponsorship. For us, there's not billiard rooms inside of a casino.
Right. But you don't think that those outside sponsors came with TV?
Oh, totally, yeah. Yeah, and people just don't watch pool like they watch poker. And poker wasn't anything until they showed us how to see the cards.
Right.
That's dangerous. That might leave a mark.
Yeah, I think this one's going to be over in a hurry.
Yeah, so you have the factor he didn't make a ball on the break, and then you have the factor that the 1-9 wired up. So, yeah, there's definitely some luck involved. But,
oh, sure. Well, and that's the prime example of luck.
Yeah. And does that happen early in the match, or does that happen late in the match?
Right.
That's another big deal, too.
All right, next match. 6 Cornell Finale.
I'll give it to you. How'd you do it? Oh, okay. He's right there.
The race is 8-6.
Did you win? Tommy's playing good. He just won a one-pocket tournament here.
He needs a little more Geritol. The magic in his bottle is running down.
He has mellowed quite a bit with, or maybe we're just not seeing it.
So I've never met the man of my life. He's a living legend, here in Arizona. I'm in one of the master leagues, and since I was the first captain, I got first pick. So he's the best player on the list,
Sure.
And we're having a draft. So everybody's kind of, well, he's the best player, but we're not sure he's going to make it all season, because sometimes he don't make it all season.
Yeah.
So I go ahead and I pick him, and this is not the first good pool player I've ever met in my life. And I say, Tom, you just have to show up. You don't have to keep score. You don't have to worry about anything, and you don't have to worry about captaining or anything. And it worked well. He made all year with us, and we did well in the I think, I don't know, made a couple $1,000 or whatever it was. We all split it up, and that just, if you try to put too much pressure on him to where he has to make decisions, and he liked his Scotch partner, so I didn't mix us up every week as a captain. I just gave him what he wanted. Boom. And
We used to do that. It drove me crazy. Uh-oh.
I know that shot.
Brian can get back to a tie score here.
And you gotta be careful on that 4, because if you overdraw it, then you miss the shot. So I get that. Uh-oh. Woo! I think I got ugly.
Really? No, I think he's fine. I think he is.
I don't
Oh,
think
he's
so.
not acting like he is.
I don't think so. Yeah, it's ugly.
Wow.
He made it work. He made it work,
Yeah.
but it wasn't. And you wonder when it makes contact with that eight should move a little bit, you know.
You'd
It
hope,
shoulda,
yeah.
You know, but it didn't. It just when it's that cue ball smacked it, it just stuck together. Who I've been reading about a little more is Jeremy Jones. He's been winning a little bit, and
Yeah?
being around a little bit more.
Well, there's so much going on in that area of the country.
So it's two big racks there. You had the 1-9 combo, and then you had a mistake on
Yeah.
a 4. Now, do viewers see both cameras?
What's that?
Do viewers see both angles?
No, they only see this.
They
And-
see camera 2.
Well, they see whatever camera we
The next match.
Okay, whatever you pick.
Right.
Scott Chadwick. The goalpost, Scott Chadwick.
And like when I brought up that image, you can set it so that the changes you make don't go live until you tell them to go live.
I used to be Sparks when they came out. I get interviewed around 7% I would go like,
There's an update to this software where you can invite somebody into the stream. And if I invited you, you would get a URL. You click that URL on your phone, it accesses your camera, and all of a sudden your phone is a camera in the system. I mean, how cool would that be?
Yeah.
You know, I can't tell if you can see it or not. Hold on, let's check Brian across the room.
Put GoPros on their heads or on
Oh,
their
yeah.
shirts, and then they're, yep.
I would still love to get a top player or two to run racks with a GoPro and tell us what they're doing on
Yeah.
each shot.
Yeah, so that Tor
Lowry.
that's why I like his instructional stuff, because he shows you a cue ball, he shows you where the English is applied. I like that. I really like his stuff. I'd love for them to do that 14 days with me. I'm sure I would improve,
Oh yeah.
but I bought all his videos and all his stuff, but he shows you where 4-ball got him again. But yeah, so it shows you where to apply the English on the cue ball, which is so everybody, you might use 2 tips or 1 tip, or everybody's stroke. You got to put the less stroke you have, the more English you have to kind of make up for it. So.
Now, do you subscribe to the hit every ball at the same speed, and your English is determined by how far off a center you hit it?
No.
Hi.
I'm just curious, sorry.
Yep.
there's like nothing on it that says
But I don't get that. You can't hit every ball the same speed.
Well, and I read somewhere that that's what you're supposed to be able to do.
Not me. I mean, if I hit it softer, the English is going to grab. So I could use less English, hit it softer, and it'll grab on the felt more. But if you hit it harder, it's skidding across the felt. It doesn't have time to grab,
Yeah.
kind of like a bank shot.
But I guess you're supposed to adjust it based on how far off a center.
I don't know that system. I wish I could find those magic beans where you just eat some magic beans and you play good pool. You know? But I haven't found that yet.
I'm pretty sure there are players who have those magic beans, but I'm not sure I want them.
You make your own thing. I just drove by it. We went to the Kettle Black. Right there.
Will you stop when we're done?
Yeah, so Mike needs to right the ship here. He's got, that's like third rack, and
he needs Brian to make
did you update?
Just a cup of that Dr. Pepper.
Did you update the score?
I did. We have a tab under Mike Howard, but that's not right.
Just put it on any tab up there. Whichever one don't look like it's got very much on there, just put it on there.
Yeah, it's 4-3.
We had so much commotion there, I wasn't sure. So it must have been like 3-1. I mean, he's won a
Mike
couple,
was up 3-1.
Yeah, okay. I'm just watching the match. I don't know what the hell's going on. I told you there's always so much magic in the bottle, and
You're running out?
I'm running out. Yeah, you have 68 players, rounded up to 70, and I can think of 25 that aren't here.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, your next stop, maybe not in Tucson, but next stop here could be 90 players.
What is going on over there? Yeah, because the one after freezers, or the one after pockets will be freezers.
Yeah.
How are you? Good. How long are you here?
I'm not a fan. So I said I'm not a fan of curry, but it doesn't sound like it's a curry dish. It's a dish with curry instead of a curry dish. Mild.
Are you going to be here at the room for a little while? Yeah. Okay. When this match finishes, can I get 5 minutes?
And that's Paul from Casino del Sol.
Yeah.
That's the man.
Yeah. His dad loves 3-cushion.
Yeah.
That's not a very good safety.
We got to get Del Sol as a tour stop, too.
Yeah. We should just have all the tournaments there. Well, actually, they do enough 3-cushion events now that they've bought a couple 3-cushion tables, and they just keep them in their storage.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Wonder if we could get them to buy like 16 diamonds.
Just store them for us.
Yeah.
All right, Red Hughes, Marshall Romero, ticket 7, 10-3.
Perfect right in the middle here. You can taste the jalapeno in every bite.
Make sure you don't bump your camera.
Your mouth wasn't on fire.
Those two tables are so sturdy
That's good.
because they're bolted into the ground.
That's good.
We haven't had one problem with that yet.
No, don't jinx yourself.
Yeah. Probably knock a camera off here next.
Yep.
Chuck did that at Main Street last season. Knocked the camera down. I'm not sure who had the bigger heart palpitations, him or me.
It's just the flavor, not the ridiculous spice.
Did you find it? Okay. Thank you.
Uh-oh. Switching to the hard stuff, huh?
I'm seeing a...
Well, if he can get past the 4-ball here.
Yeah, the 4-ball.
That's been his
Exactly. So I said, you wipe your eye.
Okay.
Because I don't
Yeah.
care. You're not putting it in your dick, but if you touch your dick, you're like.
I'm seeing a physical therapist who has me drinking water, and more water.
Yeah, you can't have, unless you're drowning, you can't have too much water. Especially in the desert. Especially when it's 100 degrees in April. I mean, Jesus.
Yeah. I needed a little bit of carbonation.
Yep. I ate. I had the sugar. I had everything. I really tried to get across Joey there. He just played too strong against me.
Joey does that.
Yeah. And every day I'm in the shop at Freezers, he's there practicing. And I haven't hit a ball in 7 months, so I can't feel too bad.
Yeah, he's putting himself under heat all the time. And Mike has got things going again.
All right.
There you go. See, that's what
So when Siegel and Earl had the match, no blow-ups, no...
No, not that I know of.
Okay.
Pat said the audience was well entertained.
You ever reach out to Peach Hour to be a sponsor? You got Jacoby. You ever reach out to Jacoby?
No, I never have.
You might. Something might work. They're just very family oriented, and wow. Now that, wow.
Yeah.
That falls under. How did that happen? It did. Just get over it. For me, I'm seeing where this 9-ball. Maybe this 9-ball goes to the top rail. Moving that 9, trying to.
Yeah, I want to come behind it hard.
Oh, he had an edge.
And look at this.
That was fantastic.
Oh, and it rolled out.
Yeah, gave him the edge on the backside.
No, it gave him everything.
That's a pool player Harry Carey on that one. That makes him commit Harry Carey. But a positive Harry Carey.
You think he hit it great?
I don't want to be depressing, but yeah. That's a good shot.
Seeing players leaving. Looks like Dana Moore must have lost to Martine because Martine's playing Brett.
Yeah.
Spike got beat by a 488, 3-1.
You can't take it for granted. When there's a low rate, you got to play tough. You got to play safe. You got to play smart. You got to.
Yeah.
That's why you have 70 players in this thing, though, because anybody can win.
Right. And actually, you know, these matches that are playing now on the winner's side is going to be it for the night. And on the one-loss side, this is the cutoff.
Yeah.
So when those finish, they're done. That's already
here
finished.
at 10.
This match is dragging.
It's only 8:30.
Yeah.
You can still go to 6 more pool halls.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to go home and get some rest.
Yeah, I thought about that, but no. I'm going to go buy my raffle tickets. Here, you can take this back, too. You know, been no slow play that I saw today.
No.
You know, been an excellent tournament so far. I just. Your little Sweet 16 tomorrow should run pretty smooth.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and Chuck will bring back the one-loss side, and then an hour later the winner's side.
Oh, that was super close. That's a little frustration there.
Yeah, I mean, the odds were against Brian dogging it, but
You still got it.
and really, I mean, the majority of the games that Brian has won have been games that Mike has given. Not like that last one, but just.
Yeah, here's a Saturday night one.
Oh, yeah. I have no idea where I am. But I'm going to get on my phone and find out where my friends are.
Yeah, you know you're old when people say, I'll meet you at 9 o'clock somewhere. 9 o'clock? I'm already done. What are you talking about? I'm in bed by 9 o'clock. I know I'm old. Oh, Chuck's hand.
Chuck moved her. Get out of there. Come on.
Need some of that orange caution tape. You know, they act like there's been a nuclear spill.
We've put that caution tape around the pit, and it doesn't matter.
They think it's a finish line. They need to go through it and win. Yeah.
She would talk to you while you're walking to the line. It's like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, shut up. When she gets up, she's got to throw. Shut up.
Well, I would make a comment that I think Brian can run this, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to say a word.
You're 2 for 2 today.
Yeah, I think I'm more than that. You missed some.
You're trying to be positive and optimistic and all that. We don't want to be depressing about anything.
They're good, too.
See, I don't think of that shot with top. I think of that shot with stun to the rail and back out. His works better.
Yeah.
Because it comes up table further.
And you take the 8 out of play.
Yeah.
If you're coming back across, you know how many times I end up on that 8 bone?
Oh, yeah.
Adding that extra rail in is amazing. It helps you go from speed and it controls. You just come right at your target better. You get on the target line.
And you see these top players hit that ball like he did the 6 ball, that one with inside, so often.
I know.
And it gets him out of so much.
Yep.
Like that.
Yep.
Introduction right now on board 7, Barry Wynn with Christmas Elder. And Bobby from Austin. On board 10, Kenny Reich, Barry Colburn, Andy and Joe.
6-4.
6-4, yep. So really Brian's up by 1. Makes the 1, hooked on the 2. And I don't think he's kicking. I know he's not jumping.
You're gonna push.
Where do you like pushing to?
Maybe up there by the top corner pocket.
Yeah.
And everything's sliding back that way.
Yeah, come up far enough that he's not going to like the cut in the side.
Right.
So have you seen that 7-ball run thing up in Vegas?
You know, a little tiny bit. He acts like it's ready to get going, but not quite ready.
Yeah. Although when they were here for the Springtime Classic, it sounded like they were very close.
You know, what it looked like to me was bonus ball again. You know, you swell up with an X amount of money, and if it doesn't make it, it flounders.
Well, they were trying to resurrect bonus ball here.
Yeah.
They came in and were trying to get everybody's attention, but it sounded like they weren't really sure yet what they wanted to do.
Right.
It was, well, what does everybody think of the game? Well, that doesn't help anything.
Right. Yeah, everybody wants to play the chip tournament.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you know, how you can get people interested in anything, you add money.
Yeah.
You know, you add prizes. You know, maybe you're playing for, you know, but then you got to have that capital behind everything. Even the pros, to come to Vegas to play, they have to stay, they have to eat, they have to live. You know, there's got to be capital. Hey, I got something right. Every day? Okay. Very nice. Very nice.
He's going to challenge him and say, can you run this rack?
Yep.
A long straight 2-ball. Now, if you're 6'4" down, it doesn't seem to be so much of a difference that you have to.
It's a confidence thing. He's had some mistakes. He's had, you know, he's a little frustrated.
Let's see.
Yep. And then it does that. Then that 2-ball does that. I had a couple of them against Joey. It was time for me to get going, and I floundered. Yeah. And once they smell blood, they just chew your arm off.
Yeah.
So you don't think you're going to New Orleans for the trade show?
Jerry said he didn't see a reason for him to go, and the only reason I was going to go was if he went.
Yeah, and you're going to do Turning Stone. You're going to do all those others.
Yeah. I got an invite to China, and I turned it down this time.
Yeah.
So just not.
Started out, I'm ready.
I've been there a couple of times now.
I would go. I would go.
I couldn't justify being away from home for a week, 10 days.
Yeah. But you've been, I haven't.
Yeah.
I would go. I don't know if I'd like it. It's a little, New York was a big trip for me, China, woo!
Yeah, and I mean, all you're doing is working, because I normally don't sightsee.
Right. Yeah, the Saturday night crowd is here.
Oh, yeah. Well, and depending on how long these matches run, we'll have one more after this, because this one is holding up a match.
Will we have a chair match, the hot seat?
No, that'll be tomorrow. We'll bring back 8 on the winners and 8 on the one loss.
Okay. I tell you, you guys get 90 players, you're going to have a hell of a time here.
Yeah.
You're going to be running until 3 in the morning both nights.
Well, it helps having so many tables, but yeah, you're right. I mean,
this is only with 70.
Yeah.
And you can't shorten the races because there's no minimum, so...
Right. We could do Fargo chart -2, and then you'd get 8-1 matches.
Yeah. In the name of the Arizona billiard system, Arizona's rating system, -2.
Yeah.
So where's the website there?
Ustream.net/channel/turning-stone. Yeah.
All right.
That's what Mike needed. That's exactly what Mike needed.
EasyBilliards.com.
I'm thinking probably Monday. The hosting company is working on it.
Oh, it's off the air.
Yeah.
Are you part of that too?
I own it, yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I started it 20 years ago. Yeah, we had a server crash. They're bringing everything from a backup now. It's just taking forever. Oh, no. I wish. All right. They're racing to 4 now.
Yeah, Mike needed that. That was an important match.
Yeah.
That was an important game.
And now he'd really like to do something here. Make a ball, get control of the table.
Yeah. And Tracy's not playing today. She's down to the AWPB, so it's okay. He can win this. She's not here to beat him in the finals.
I wonder how she's doing over there.
I don't know. They might have got through around the first round yet.
I think she was on the one loss side. I think. I thought, maybe not. She must not have done very well.
Do what?
She must not have done very well over there. See, she should have came here. No, I don't see her. There it is. She lost to Justine. So she would have came over here.
Wow, they're saying Ben won that against Oscar.
Wow. Tracy's playing right now. That's why I couldn't find her.
Okay.
That's a huge... And that's for the hot seat out there?
That's what he said.
Wow. See, just every time somebody gets their picture on the cover of the paper, it doesn't mean bad things for them.
Yeah. They think it does because their handicaps go up.
Well, yeah. If that ball would have scratched, well, that actually worked out perfect. I'm not even sure if he can see it. No, not even close. He's got to kick it one rail.
That's how did that happen? It happened. Get over it. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
How does that ball
Yeah, see
wedge
that?
in there like that? Then the 9 plays big, spinning towards it.
Yeah. So do you spin?
You got to spin on the other side of the 9 and try to come into it.
Ooh.
Yeah. What else you got?
Yeah. Everybody wants a jacked up kicking spin.
That's
He hits
it.
it. And did not sell it out. Or maybe he did.
He did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Almost laid in behind it.
Trying to make a decision.
I'm doing okay. Feeling a little better, but sorry, boss.
All right.
They said when you're not playing good, don't play.
Nice shot there.
So it's going to be a little tricky. That 3 ball ran up against that rail.
Yeah.
And he's going to have to hold it, either come below the 4 or stay up top.
Just like
went
that.
below
Don't die on the rail though. Now he's going to have to come with something. Cuts it in the side, he runs into the 8.
Yeah, I think it's all the way up and just let the cue ball run. No, I was wrong.
Oh, don't do... Oh, wait, maybe. How big a bump was that?
I'll tell you in a second if it goes on the side.
I think it goes on the side. Yep.
Wow, that was a big bump.
Yeah, it was.
If he wins this, he's going to get beat off to the English better hockey.
We saw that. We saw that.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I time everything he knows.
Harder than you need. More, not harder. Longer time.
What table are they going to play on?
Well, we've got Tim and Eric, and we were wondering whether to wait and put them on this table, but it's going to be such a long race. We're going to put them on a different table, and then our last match of the night will be the winner of this and Todd Dilly.
And so if Brian wins, he plays on the stream table 3 times in a row.
Yeah. Although we may not do commentary for that one.
Yeah, I'm about done too.
Neither mind waiting.
Oh, okay, good. All right, so no, we're going to have Eric and Tim here.
Oh, good. I'll wait for that one.
Yeah, I thought you might. 9 ball. This is a big shot. He's ahead 1 now.
I'm not sure if he can send a 2 and do it. With the 5, he might send the cue ball off to 2.
Yeah, that's what he's doing. Wow, I get that really bad.
Yeah, but it was natural. Everything's rolling his way. It was natural to hold down in there.
Good hit. 7 ball? Nope.
No. Just
Sell
makes
out
it
the 2?
Yeah, it just makes it a bigger pocket for that.
Yep. Are you shooting the combo or are you shooting the carom?
Oh no, combo all the way.
Okay.
He's jacked over the 6, but it's combo all the way.
Yeah, never mind.
There was just so many good things that could happen that way.
I don't need to shoot no stinking combo.
See, in 10 ball, you would have had to call.
That's right.
You would have been calling the 7.
And
You
that's
would-
the way
you
you
wouldn't
should
have called
have
the
to.
2 ball.
Right. But you'd also played it intentionally to make the 7.
Yeah, but you wouldn't be continuing your run.
Right. I just like 10 ball. I like the, if you get a roll, you get a bad roll, you can put your opponent right back in. I really want to play a match with the push out from anywhere rule.
I missed that. You want to play a match with what?
Push out from anywhere, like they used to do.
If your opponent accidentally hooks you, you mean you have an option?
No, I think back in the day you could push out at any time.
Okay.
And if you missed on a push out, you gave up ball in hand. You didn't make the ball.
But on a true push out, you can just shoot the ball somewhere and not be penalized.
You were pushing out to someplace where you had to make the ball.
There he is. Britton Mulder, David Nick, 4-6, Stan, Jim G,
That's
Paul, and Brittany,
Oh,
4
okay.
7.
All I was picking up was like syllables. All right, this is starting to get away from Mike. And that's what he needed. Oh, and the 4 ball even went in too, so Mike doesn't have to shoot it.
I don't know if you've seen it, but we haven't seen it on these. No 3 fouls today.
I did see one.
Okay. I tried it. I'm the king at 2 fouls, but that third one is the toughest one. But I tried it when they scratched on the break.
Right.
So.
And while beating your opponent with a 3 foul, I think is very deflating for them. I don't think that's what Mike needs here. Mike doesn't need a cheap win. He needs to earn a win to show Brian. That's not going to do it.
See, I thought you could have sent the 1 ball and stuck it right behind the 8.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. Because they just didn't see anything else. a cheap win. I get that about building your confidence, but if you run down and miss the 7 or 8, this match is over.
Right.
So you just need a win.
Yeah, I could see your side.
Let him start. Let him run. Let him maybe miss at the 6 or the 4, or something like that. I mean, it's catch 22.
Oh, I don't like that.
Yeah, he just a little faster, wasn't he?
Yeah. That's somebody. I mean, you're not down that far.
No.
He wins this game. They're both racing to 2.
Yep.
Okay. I didn't think about that one.
I don't think he did either. I think he was trying to get behind the 9, honestly.
But he's going to take it.
Yeah.
It all comes out of the can except for
So this, yeah, I think Chucky's going to be pretty close to being right. If this match finishes in the next 10 minutes, then the final round will start at 9.
I'm real glad they decided to wait, because then if Ryan did end up winning this, he's on the stream 3 times in a row.
Right. Well, I wouldn't have commentated that one. I'll commentate Eric and Tim.
Correct, but it's still
Right.
You don't want
It's
to
an
play
advantage.
You still want a table on one table 3 times in a row.
This will be an interesting kick.
I thought they closed it. I don't even know how they got
I don't think there's any way to hit this ball.
fucking Larry.
I would have to agree.
But even with ball in hand here, what does Mike do?
Well, it's hard to tell from our angle. But you see the 259? I can't tell from our angle.
Well, as soon as Mike moves away from being in front of that camera, there we go. Yeah, it's too hard to see.
A little bit of that throw we're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, to throw that 5 ball. I don't know what in the hell he's planning here.
But he's trying to play safe.
Okay, I didn't
Board
see
number
that.
10, Kathy and Dave, Alicia and Travis. Board 10, Kathy and Dave, Alicia and Trey.
I would have done something like that and then tried to maybe fly the nut,
Kenny,
before the
Larry
nut.
Culver, and Kyle and Dario, board number 8. Kenny, Larry Culver, Kyle and Dario, board 8.
Wow, that is strong. So now the 2 has moved some, but it's not. There's not even a chance. But when I first saw it, I wasn't sure. It's so hard to tell from over here. I know Brian took a break from the game for a while.
Yeah.
But he is playing phenomenal today, I think.
Well, I think he got a new cue, and I think he's been hitting balls again.
Got the spark again.
Yeah. There's a nice shot.
That was a super shot.
Can he get behind it with spin?
Yeah. But all he might do is just break it up and make a mess. Because once you make contact with the 1, where's your cue ball going?
Yeah.
It's got to spit to a rail. Well, Chuck sure works hard.
Yeah, he does.
I don't know if the audience out there knows how hard. He's dealing with 17 sets of balls, and those balls feel like they're 5 pounds of ball. I think so.
There's a rail.
Yeah. See, there was just no separation.
Right.
Yep. The carom. He called the carom.
Oh.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh, he made it. Wow.
Super shot.
Very
I don't want to
nice.
clap for one or the other, but damn, that was a super shot.
Yeah.
That was wow.
And like,
Tracy might be watching this on her phone when she's not
Yeah.
playing. She's got her hands full down there playing.
yeah, she's playing somebody I'm not familiar with.
So, what's the philosophy of the two in the back? Is that the least ball made?
It's if you're playing to make the one on the break, the two is going to move the furthest.
Okay. Yeah, because when I play money games, it's always the head, like right here. This would be a money rack because the 5 was right behind the 1,
Right.
and then the 9s and
From
the
ring
middle.
games, yeah.
Yeah. So.
If you throw it back at him, you're the one that's wrong.
Yeah, I told Joey in our match, like my first break, I said, I didn't mean to break that soft. I said, and because you guys don't want top breaking. I get that.
Right.
I thought it was going to be a little crisper than that. It just pink. But I had no luck. I had visions of going down to freezers tonight, but I don't think so.
You don't think you're going to make it?
I don't think so. I'm old. It's official.
Is that on your way home?
No.
No.
I live in Surprise. Nothing's on my way home.
Yeah. Well, I know I'm not going by there.
The old folks home, that's about the only thing I go past.
I think we're about to be 2 away here.
Oh, you and that, you jinxed it.
It didn't take any time at all.
Tina.
Every time he says something, it jinxes that damn player.
Yeah, I think he's out here. And he dogs the ball.
Yeah. But you're never going to miss it again. Blink, 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 blink,
Yeah. Nobody could miss this ball.
blink.
Well, I was trying to get a hold of her, but I wanted her to service the other person first.
8-6 Brian, and it's a 10-9 race. So Brian's 2 away, Mike's 3 away.
So that, so speaking of the old folks up there in Sun City and all that by us, we've never heard of a silver alert. We've heard of amber alerts.
What is a silver
A
alert?
silver alert is a lost old person.
Wow.
Yeah. I didn't know that.
It looked like he just kind of walked up and fired through it like there was no way it could miss. All right, we got ourselves a match here.
So if the old person has a car, then they tell you the license plate and all that. That's called a silver alert.
Is this the pizza hour?
Yep. You need more cues.
I think I got 2 or 3 pizza hours.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what? The one I got has a joint like that.
Yeah.
I can't find the shaft.
Well, if you win this,
Roger has them.
But it's the only cue I got with that kind of a joint.
I know.
Where the hell's the shaft?
Oh, you can't find the shaft. I thought you meant you can't find a shaft. Oh, you can't find the shaft. Who knows? I don't know. Or you left it in the pool hall.
Oh, never been to a pool room.
Yeah.
It's never been out of my house.
have you ever left your cues at a pool room?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Last week.
No.
What did I do? I called in. Oh, I was in freezing. And league night. And me and Junior, we played Scotch doubles afterwards, and we got done and played off. And I went home, and halfway home, I realized that my key was still there. I called Junior. I see if it's still there. Just take it home with you. I'll see you next week. I mean, it's like
Correct, yes.
$3,500 for the cue.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's easy to get that case, easy to add up. So I've left a break cue, but I've never left my play cue, knock on wood. Or a jump cue. I've left jump cues.
Yeah.
I try to keep all my stuff in the same spot because I will leave it. I will leave it. Chet didn't make it today. I mean, Chet plays everything.
Yeah.
So, Tucson had her one pocket, so some people went down there.
I'm surprised because Trace was here hitting balls. One pocket, I figured he'd go out there to play.
I think they made it a Fargo under. It was an under. It was an 8 under Fargo type. I think there was something with
8 and under one pocket.
something like that.
Is your mic on?
Yeah. Anything as you say will be held against you.
I don't care for one pocket. I don't care for one pocket. Well, you got to have two guys who really know what they're doing. And I just don't think there's a lot of 8s and unders who have spent the time learning the game.
Wow, that's a nice kick. That's a nice kick. 1, 2, 3 rails. The disco balls blinded me in there now too.
Oh yeah.
They got the disco ball out Saturday night.
I've seen enough.
All right, drive careful. Got the cues.
You back tomorrow?
Oh, you know if it was in there.
I don't know. Chuck would know. That's not what he had in mind. Long day of pool?
Is that your water?
I know how he feels. I used,
$9 for that water. You better take it, buddy. You know.
I used to be addicted to Diet Mountain Dew. Not as bad as Johnny. Johnny is bad with that
Yeah,
stuff.
I used to be addicted to regular Mountain Dew.
Well, yeah, I was before my regular doctor told me no more.
Yeah. Wow.
Too hard? No? Yep.
Wow. Wow. That cross bank though, coming across the face of that ball. And how do you get past the 7? Now maybe you get behind the 7, tied up with the 7.
Right. You figure I'm
But
going to
how-
bump the 7
But
somehow.
how do you get behind it? Wow. This is a huge rack here.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Everything's huge. I love Fargo.
This puts Mike on the hill. If I thought Mike were out, but I'm not going to say anything.
Well, you got to be positive. You got to be. You don't want to be depressing.
I'm positive I don't want to say anything.
I don't know if he has enough angle for this ball, so.
Oh, he's just going to have to draw the. Oh
There
yeah.
he goes.
How do you like that?
There he goes.
Super. 8-8.
I love Fargo. 8 Hill. What else can you ask for?
Well, almost hill. Brian needs 2 now.
Oh, I thought there was a 9-9 race. Sorry. Sorry, I was thinking it was 9-9.
You're in a bad state.
Maybe Arizona Beer Academy needs to sponsor Master Chalk for you guys.
Actually, I've got a case of Master Chalk out in the truck that I need to bring in for Mike.
Okay. But today we were a little light on the tables.
Oh,
None of the tables had chalk.
were they? Really?
If it did, it's really old and deep, you know.
Oh, okay. I just haven't brought it in. I've had it in the truck for a couple of weeks now.
And you know, there's 17 tables, and that's 30-some pieces. And I could bring it every week, and just put 2 on each table, and we'd be set for the day.
I think I've got a box of, I think I have a gross of it out in the truck.
So I got a story. A vendor screwed up one of my orders, one of the Q vendors, and they said, on the next order, we're going to pick up your shipping. So I ordered 96 pounds of chalk.
Wow. The shipping is more expensive than the chalk?
Yeah, because it's so heavy.
Yeah.
It's so heavy. And I got into that, you buy the gross and it's 15 cents, but if you buy so many, then it's down to, 9, and you buy in bulk, and it came out to 96 pounds of chalk. Did you see on Facebook where I posted that, my picture where...
Oh, no, I didn't see it.
Yeah, it's like in the movies where they open it and the money's inside the money's inside the case. Well, because I bought singles, 12 packs,
Yeah.
and then I bought grosses. It came out to 96 pounds.
Wow.
I'm at work and the wife texts that I about killed the UPS guy because he couldn't even get him over the threshold of the door, and it came out to 96 pounds of chalk.
Well, when they ship us 6 sets of balls, I mean, that's...
Yeah.
Matt from Sterling Games.
Can I get a bottle of water when you get a chance, please? Just I'll cash.
Matt Carter from Sterling.
Matt Carter. No, not top of my head.
He posted the other day on Facebook that he wanted to get rid of all of his pool magazines. And he said, there's a bunch of Inside Pool, there's a bunch of Billiards Digest.
From all the different years.
Yeah, he said, I don't even know what all's there. He said, I just want somebody to pay postage. And I said, Matt, find out what postage would be. It was $120 in postage. And it's 3 big boxes full of magazines.
You bought them?
Yeah.
Awesome. So I had that. I had the Qist. Remember the Qist?
Yeah.
All of them, right? So then I took my razor blade and I cut out all the instructional magazine. They all have 3 or 4 instructional, and then I photocopied them and put them into a binder, and I sell that for $25. But, nobody's going to find that many years of billiard instructor thing. It's not my articles. It's all the greats and it's all the legends. So what will you do with the magazines? Just keep them?
Yeah, I like the old information.
Yeah.
I keep telling myself that I'm going to go back through that old information and input the payouts, but I'm not.
Yeah. That's how Johnny Q is in Sacramento. They have all the old boards up on the wall. And, 1978, the tournament paid $1,500.
Yeah.
Dan Louie, all those kind of names, right? The tournament today pays $1,500.
Yeah, that's not any better.
And that's like $500. It's so not the same amount. $1,500 now is nothing compared to.
Well, he's on the hill and he's got ball in hand, but I don't think he's out of the woods yet.
I don't even know if that 2-ball goes.
Not from there, it doesn't.
Woo! He tried to develop that. I get what he was doing. He tried to develop it. He tried to develop that 4-6 and everything like that.
Yeah.
Maybe a carom, come off the front of the 2 and then make the 5. I don't know.
I don't want to shoot that. Would you consider trying to fire in the bank?
I don't think he has enough ankle to make it. And then, you know what that side pocket does? He just gets hungry.
Yeah.
That's a hungry hippo.
Yeah.
That's gonna play Hoover and just suck that ball right in there. I think you come across it. He's jacked up.
He was trying your shot.
That's it, man.
bring mine next
Is there any chocolate chip cookies up there at the bar? Any chocolate chip cookies? Yeah, you know the big round.
Yeah, but I'll
Those brownies up there are amazing.
Yeah, I like the chocolate chip cookies.
keep a spot in the middle. Open, and then I'll park on the other side. So we have a spot in the middle for a campsite.
This is still a tough out.
Yeah. Yeah, Mike didn't have anything else on that 2-ball, you know.
Yeah.
I'm very impressed how well Brian's playing. He is solid.
He and Chuck have been getting together, gambling and
Chuck.
Harold.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We got so many Chucks. We got
Yeah.
Chuck Mailman. There's so many damn Chucks. That's what it takes. Put yourself under heat. Chuck's playing much better too.
Yeah. He's been out getting in action quite a bit.
That's what it takes. It's weird. I don't mind. I'll go to the casino and drop $100 in a heartbeat. But when you gamble at pool, then you hear about it, or it's posted on Facebook that you lost, or you know you made a mistake and you lost. You know what I mean? Like the slot machine or the blackjack table never talks back. You know?
Right. Yeah, you can just lose that all by yourself.
Yeah. You know, and I should gamble at pool because I got a lot better odds than that goddamn casino. So
Yeah.
except for Del Sol, they have awesome odds. they give money away.
I think Brian has got to hit this 6
Yeah.
and just hope for a roll.
I think he'll make the 7.
Yeah.
He's that good on these. We've seen him time and time again. He's going to go to that bottom rail. He's going to come off.
2 rails.
Even if he doesn't, he's going to separate the Q and the 6. I've seen him shoot it.
Just at round.
Okay. That's for the water.
Open that window and start peeing out that window. Pee on it.
Just like I said, just like you said, trying to get a roll.
Yeah. But he didn't get one.
No, he didn't.
I wonder why he was, what speed, what he was trying for there. Oh, that didn't help him.
Take the screen off, open the window, and just pee on it.
One night I told the guys, like, you need to go.
See, and I thought he would shoot that harder so the cue ball would get out, get up table.
Yeah. Yeah, because if you're up table, you have a better chance to have a line on the 8.
And I thought the 6 would stay about in the middle of the rail because you're going to collide with the 7 and it would keep the 6 in the middle of that rail-ish. So.
Kenny.
Did Eric tell you he was in a car wreck?
Who?
Eric. That works at AAA over there. That's going to be up next.
Oh, Eric Young. No, I didn't know that.
He got hit. Sitting at a stoplight and got hit.
Wow.
Yeah, he's got whiplash and all that going on.
That's not good for a pool player.
No.
Is he banking this ball?
He's going to have to. Super hard.
Yes, he is. And he's going to have to do it again.
Nope.
No, he's going to cut it.
He's cutting the eyes out of it.
Watch the scratch. I always hate letting the cue ball loose like this. Wow.
That was a good out.
Yeah, that was a big comeback.
That was a good out, Mike.